Hi guys, so we're talking about metabolism today. I chose to discuss lactate or lactic acid because I'm a big gym rat, so I have a personal interest in this. So I'll get right to the point. Lactic acid is produced when your body's in an anaerobic state. Anaerobic means a lack of oxygen, or it's in very short supply. So normally your body goes through the process of glycolysis to produce energy. So in order to be able to do that, you need oxygen. So when you don't have oxygen, your body has to take the pyruvate and convert it into lactate or lactic acid so that glycolysis can continue. So it's a very simple, short process because they're both 3-carbon compounds. There's no gain or loss of carbon atoms, and it's basically just like a very simple transfer of hydrogen. It goes from that NADH to NAD+, and this is so that glycolysis can continue in your body when there's no or not enough oxygen present. So, this is what occurs in your muscle cells during high intensity exercise. This is not a very efficient way to produce energy because not very much ATP is produced in this process, but it is the way that your body manages without oxygen. So if you are exercising and you notice that your muscles are getting really sore or fatigued, a lot of people would say, oh, that's just a buildup of lactic acid in your muscles. Not necessarily. It's actually that fatigue that you're feeling is actually a result of low energy production, and that's why you can't do it for very long before you get exhausted. So when you do get to a rest period and things go back to normal and there's oxygen readily available, then glycolysis can continue after after the lactic acid is turned back into pyruvate. Again, very simple process. And then once the pyruvate is there, then glycolysis can continue when your body's at rest because now you have oxygen available. So it's basically just the integration of metabolism between muscle cells and the liver, because after the exercise, lactate diffuses from the muscle cells into the blood and then is transported to the liver. So this boils down to just the lack of oxygen. You're in an anaerobic state. Glycolysis needs to be able to continue. So in order for that to happen, pyruvate has to become lactate, and then you can continue to keep going. I hope that makes sense.